Tesla's numbers just flipped the floor, crashing hard in most parts of the world, but shooting straight up in Norway. That's not just a sales report, that's a shockwave. How can one country break all the rules while the rest are pulling back? Norway's streets are buzzing with Teslas everywhere, while other markets are slowing down like never before. Something unusual is driving this split, and it's making experts scratch their heads. Something strange is happening in the car world. Around the globe, Tesla sales are falling like a rock. In some big countries, sales have dropped by half or more. People are angry, politics are involved, and even Elon Musk's reputation is under heavy fire. Yet in one small country, things look completely different. Norway, a nation of just 5.5 million people, is seeing Tesla sales climb higher than ever before. It feels almost like the world is moving in two directions at once. Why is Tesla crashing everywhere but thriving in Norway? What makes Norwegians so loyal to these electric cars when so many other countries are turning their backs? And how long can the strange split continue? To understand what's happening today, it's important to look back. Tesla didn't just show up in Norway as another car company, it became part of the country's story. Back in 2013, Norway became the first country outside of North America to get Tesla's famous Model S. For Norwegians, it was more than just a new car, it was a glimpse of the future. Norway was already pushing hard to go green. The government gave big tax breaks and subsidies to people who bought electric cars. Drivers didn't have to pay road tolls, parking fees, or even high taxes that usually come with owning cars. Suddenly, owning an EV wasn't just cool, it was smart and cheap. Tesla saw the opportunity. It built its very first supercharger network outside of North America in Norway. That meant drivers could travel across the whole country with easy charging stops. No other car maker offered that. It was freedom, and Norwegians loved it. By 2021, Tesla wasn't just a strong player in Norway, it became the #1 car brand in the entire country. Imagine that a foreign EV company beating Volkswagen, Volvo, and even Norway's own local favorites. But there's a twist. Elon Musk, once seen as a visionary genius, has become a much more divisive figure. Over the past few years, Musk has thrown himself into politics. He supported Donald Trump's election campaign in the US, openly praised far-right European parties, and used his social media platform X, formerly Twitter, to share controversial opinions. This has made many people, especially in Europe, furious. In countries like Germany, Denmark, and Sweden, Tesla owners began to feel embarrassed. Some even talked about Tesla shame, cars were vandalized, and loyal customers switched to other EV brands. Norwegians noticed this too. People like Espen Lysholm, who has bought 3 Teslas in under 10 years, admit they don't like Musk's politics. But here's the difference. They still love cars. For Lysholm, the decision came down to practical things: charging infrastructure, technology, and price. No one comes even close, he said. The numbers tell a different story. In the first half of this year, Tesla's sales in Germany, Sweden, Denmark, and the Netherlands dropped by more than 50%. In some of those places, Tesla models didn't even make it into the top 10 bestseller list. But in Norway, sales went up 24% compared to last year. That's not just steady growth, that's a boom. Norway, with its small population, has now become Tesla's second biggest market in Europe. For a country of only 5.5 million people, that's shocking. Why the difference? The answer is layered. One big reason is Tesla's aggressive promotions in Norway. Earlier this year, Tesla rolled out a deal that looks too good to be true: zero interest financing and free supercharging. That's like giving drivers free money. No wonder sales spiked by 213% in May alone. Other countries got promotions too, but they didn't have the same impact. In Sweden and Denmark, sales still fell. This shows that Norway's relationship with Tesla is deeper. People trust the brand more, and when Tesla gives them a reason to buy, they act quickly. And of course, Tesla doesn't rule Norway without a fight. Volkswagen managed to grab the top spot for a short while earlier this year. Volvo's electric cars are also getting popular. And the biggest new threat, Chinese EV makers. Companies like BYD, XPeng, and MG are moving fast into Norway. In June, Chinese brands took 12.3% of the market. Their cars are often cheaper, stylish, and packed with features. For Tesla, this is a warning. The crown could slip at any time. Even with rising competition and all the political drama surrounding Elon Musk, many Norwegians continue to choose Tesla. One of the biggest reasons is the charging network. Tesla's superchargers are spread across the country, making long journeys easy and stress-free. The stations are reliable, fast, and always ready, something other car makers have not been able to match. For drivers in a country with long distances and harsh winters, this convenience is hard to give up. Technology also plays a huge role. Tesla cars are known for their advanced features, from autopilot systems to smooth futuristic software. For Norwegians who enjoy innovation and smart solutions, Tesla still feels like the most forward-looking option on the road. owning one is not just about driving, it's about being part of a future that feels a step ahead. Another reason is value. In Norway, Tesla holds their worth better than most other cars. Buying one doesn't feel like a big financial gamble because they can be resold at good prices. This sense of security adds to the attraction and makes the purchase more appealing. There's also something deeper, a kind of habit and loyalty that has grown over time. For more than a decade, Tesla has been tied to Norway's electric car story. Almost every family knows someone who drives one, and that has made the brand feel personal. Christina Boo, the head of the Norwegian EV Association, explained it best when she said, in many ways, Norway helped build Tesla. Still, not every Tesla fan is happy. Research shows that 40% of Tesla owners in Norway think Musk's politics are damaging the brand. People like Odd Bakken, who bought his first Tesla in 2014, now say the only way to save Tesla is to boycott it until Musk is gone. Bakken loves his Model S. He even became part of Tesla's story when the company shared photos of his car driving through northern Norway. But after Musk's political moves, he no longer sees him as a hero. Tesla was the first electric car that was actually a good car, he said. But to save Tesla, we need to boycott Tesla. He admits, though, he'd still buy a used one. That way, the company doesn't make any money from him, but he still gets the car he loves. Norway's market may be small in size, but it's huge in influence. This is a country where 94% of all new car sales are now electric. When people look at Norway, they see the future of driving. For Tesla, holding on to Norway is more than just about numbers. It's about showing the world that the company still leads the EV revolution. If Tesla loses Norway, it loses a symbol, and symbols matter. The future is uncertain. Tesla is fighting against failing global sales, rising competition, and Musk's personal controversies. Norway remains strong, but even here, warning signs are flashing. Will loyalty keep Norwegians buying Tesla, or will Volkswagen, Volvo, and the Chinese brands slowly eat away at the market? Will Musk's politics finally push too many people away? Or will Tesla reinvent itself once again and prove it's still the king of electric cars? Tesla right now is a contrast. One part of the world is turning its back, while another part of Norway is embracing the brand more than ever. It shows how politics, culture, history, and technology all mix together to shape decisions. Maybe Norway will keep carrying Tesla as a global showcase, or maybe, like so many others, it will eventually turn away. That meant drivers could travel across the whole country with easy charging stops. No other car maker offered that. It was freedom, and Norwegians loved it. By 2021, Tesla wasn't just a strong player in Norway, it became the #1 car brand in the entire country. Imagine that a foreign EV company beating Volkswagen, Volvo, and even Norway's own local favorites. But there's a twist. Elon Musk, once seen as a visionary genius, has become a much more divisive figure. Over the past few years, Musk has thrown himself into politics. He supported Donald Trump's election campaign in the US, openly praised far-right European parties, and used his social media platform X, formerly Twitter, to share controversial opinions. This has made many people, especially in Europe, furious. In countries like Germany, one thing is certain, the world is watching closely. And that's a wrap on the Tesla twist. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring the bell so nothing slips by. Catch you in the next one.